This is coming from AOL.com. I didn't even know this was still a website. AOL is a website that exists. It goes like this. They look almost human-made. NOAA finds weird lines of holes in mid-Atlantic floor. Wow, there's a lot here. This is NOAA, the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Association. I'm not sure if that's exactly it, but I think I did pretty good. It goes like this. Scientists exploring a submerged mountain range in the mid-Atlantic stumbled onto something they can't explain. An organized series of holes punched in the floor of the Atlantic Ocean. The discovery was made Saturday, July 23rd, and photos show the dots connect into nearly straight lines or trails or designs. Whoa. Excuse me, I got some show burps at the end here. NOAA, Ocean Exploration, isn't yet sure how to explain it. Quote, we observed several of these sublinear sets of holes in the sediment. These holes have been previously reported from the region, but their origin remains a mystery. Oh, this has been previously reported. Okay, so we've known about these holes in the ocean that line up in more or less perfect straight lines or designs. Quote, while they look almost human-made, the little piles of sediment around the holes make them seem like they were excavated by ... something. They put an ellipsis for sort of a mysterious pause there from the scientists at NOAA. The July 23rd dive reached depths of 1.7 miles, while that's a long way down, while visiting the summit of an underwater volcano north of Azores. A remotely operated camera was used to safely record the discoveries. NOAA posted photos that show the holes were found in what is otherwise a flat, sandy surface. Scientists invited the public to offer theories. Oh, there's your mistake right there, scientists. Oh, it's time. It's time for us to offer some theories. Scientists invited the public to offer some theories, but commenters have raised more questions, including some who wondered if the holes were made by someone taking core samples. Boring. Quote, is that an object or an animal inside the holes? Does that line run in the same direction as the current? Anthony Nairhood asked. Water from underground springs? Come on, Mike Weathersby. Have a little imagination. What about gas methane? Said Eduardo Pogorelski. The discovery was made as part of a voyage to the Ridge 2022 expedition, which is exploring and mapping the, quote, poorly understood deep water areas of the Charles Gibbs Fracture Zone, Mid-Atlantic Ridge and Azores, blah, 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 boring. The Mid-Atlantic Ridge stretches 10,000 miles from north to south and is considered, quote, the longest mountain range in the world and one of the most prominent geological features on Earth, NOAA Ocean Exploration says. All right, chat, start putting some theories about these dots, these dotted lines together, because I have some theories, but we'll play around in the space. Quote, the majority of it sits underwater, and thus much of it remains largely unexplored. With active tectonic spreading, the MAR is the site of frequent earthquakes, NOAA reports. Come on, this is obviously aliens. Quote, hydrothermal vents may form where magma provides heat. Okay. As it rises to the seafloor, these vents are known to support diverse chemosynthetic communities. These chemosynthetic communities are the communities of people who will be using psilocybin in a couple of years, I think. However, little is known about life at these sites once vents go extinct, or what life lies beyond the vents, further away from the rift zone. Okay, let's see here. So obviously they're perforations is what it is. Like you get a perforated piece of paper, go to the DMV, you got to cut the piece of paper in half. It's kind of like that, perfectly spaced little vents across the ocean floor. It's obvious to me that this is like the seams of a big underwater base. You've got the like a door opens up right there. Let's see, chat. What do you have to say? We've got Elon's rocket leftovers. I don't know what that means, but I think Elon's rocket leftovers could really explain a lot of unexplained things that happens here on Earth. We've got Godzilla Hollow Earth confirmed from Brother G. Brother G, you hit the nail on the head, my friend. This is a Hollow Earth access point. It's like an emergency exit for Hollow Earth. Of course, we all know the Hollow Earth has its openings at the in Antarctica. Admiral Byrd showed us somehow. I'm sure there's footage somewhere, perhaps in the catacombs beneath the Vatican or in some black site near Roswell or something like that. But yeah, it's like an emergency exit door. On the other side of these perforations, on the other side of the door, it's like, do not exit unless it's an emergency. Hollow Earth alarm will sound. So I think actually, I don't know if anybody else here has ever snuck into a movie theater using one of the doors, one of the emergency exit doors. I certainly would never do something so heinous to our wonderful theaters here in the U.S. But, it's easy. You just got to get one of your buddies. You buy one ticket. You send him in. He opens the door on the other side. Boom. You got 10 of your best, sober, respectable friends into the theater for the price of one ticket. I think if we really want to learn the secrets of the Hollow Earth, we got to it only takes one of us getting on the inside, and we come around, we open up this emergency exit door, and then all of us can go enjoy the Hollow Earth for the price of one. Let's see here. We've got Super Mario Green. Oh, Brother G is continuing with a nice alien underwater base. That's good. Ebony Blaze is asking if I'm advocating theft. You know what? If you really want to get into it, theft of what? Does the Hollow Earth really need my $13 when it comes to seeing Thor 2 Still Thorin? I don't think so, but that's beside the point. So I'm sure Gons had a really good theory. Let's try to think of what maybe Gons would have thought of. I'm thinking, from what I know about my good friend Gons, it would probably be something like this. Well, in Revelation 13, it talks about the beast coming up from the sea. And where's the beast now, if not under the sea? So we've got the 10-horned beast, and he's underneath, and this is where he's going to come out. He needed little breathing holes. I hear him breathing, so I'm assuming that I'm pretty close. Yeah. Did I nail it?
Yes, I was. Was that you doing my voice?
That was me doing you.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Did I nail it? That's exactly what you were going to say, wasn't it?
I was going to bring up, of course, the Revelation 13 Beast of the Sea, but also you got Jesus going down, between the 3 days. Yeah, the 3 days between, he's going down into the abyss.
Jesus. So that was pretty close to mine then. I was calling it a Hollow Earth emergency exit door.
Yeah.
It's emergency exit. Like you can only come out of it. But if Jesus was going down into Sheol to do his thing,
to declare victory to the demons.
Yeah, he would come out through the emergency exit door and maybe turn the alarm on, and it would be stuck on, and it would really annoy everybody's stuck down there in the abyss.
Maybe this was the access or exit door for the people who were, released from Abraham's bosom,
It could be, yes, it could be that too. Abraham's bosom wasn't it referenced as like under, it just wasn't Sheol, wasn't it?
It was in Sheol,
and Sheol, and Sheol is sort of described as being beneath the waters.
Right.
Yeah. Or at least in those sort of old rabbinical cosmology illustrations, you have Sheol under the ocean or under the waters that are beneath the waters.
Did the article mention how big this is or how long it goes for? Isn't that interesting? It doesn't say any of that. That's kind of bizarre.
Yeah,
to me.
it should. If it would make a big difference if these went for miles,
right? Or if it's
feet,
either way, it's weird, but it does make a difference. Depending on how long, how big,
and they said some of them were in designs. They said they appear in designs, and they don't show any of the designs.
Yeah, they just might have discovered some stuff that they don't want us to know about yet. And it's all coming to the surface, no pun intended. But this there was, who was it? Was it James Cameron who went down? Oh, maybe that was the Pacific Ocean though.
He went to Titanic.
Okay,
that was at the Atlantic.
Was it the Atlantic? Yeah. And then there was who was that guy who recently said that we should go to the bottom of the ocean to discover alien technology? Forget who it was. Somebody said that recently too. So maybe
it was in regards, wasn't it in regards to Antarctica?
Yeah, but it was some. I forget who it was. Now I'm forgetting. But all in all,
also the Evercube is down there.
The Evercube. Just everything, all the things that are not normal but supernatural.
Wherever we can't go is where all the cool stuff is.
Apparently.
It's just sort of the natural way of things.
And it is interesting too because remember we just talked about transmedium being a new category of UFOs that can travel between space, sky, and water.
You're right.
So
it really is the UFO docking bay.
I think they're starting to kind of reveal something. Who knows what, but something.
Yeah, indeed.
And if it comes out of the sea, then hey, got some Revelation 13 references.
Mm-hmm.